I've read over 160 books so far this year, so today I'm going to rank the nonfiction books that I have finished this year so far and do a tier rankings. The thing is Tuberculosis by John Green. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the GOAT category because I think about it all the time. He's a very good storytelling. He put a personal connection on this heartbreaking, totally treatable, curable disease. So we're gonna go GOAT. Shadow Divers was a book read pick for one of my in-person book clubs, and I'm gonna say SparkNotes did it better. This totally could have been an email in my opinion. Humanimal is one that I'm gonna say your life is going to be the same either way. It is geared towards a younger audience, think like middle schooler. Interesting, but like not groundbreaking. Sea Wonders is about octopus, cuttlefish, and other of those types of sea-dwelling animals, and I'm gonna say it's brain candy. It's the type of thing that like I thought it was really interesting, beautifully illustrated. Yeah. Over the Influence by Joanna Levesque, or JoJo. She was one of the iconic singers when I was a teen. I'm gonna do marginally better for it because I feel like I learned more about not only her life but like the music industry, so I would recommend, especially if you want to hear about people who've overcome their circumstance and how they've worked through that. There Are Way Worse Moms Than You, I'm gonna put in the brain candy. This my husband bought for me as a little bit of a joke, but it takes you through like the animals in the world that are not the kindest mothers. The Third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop, I'm gonna put in brain candy. Like, I don't feel like my life was necessarily better for reading this, but I do recommend it, especially if you're a Kelly Bishop fan. I love Disney's Magic Kingdom by Danielle Kelly. I'm putting in the brain candy category, especially if you are like a Disney adult and love visiting the parks. It includes history about how the parks were made and fun, interesting things throughout them. The Formula, I'm gonna put in marginally better for it. Helps me understand a little bit more about Formula One and the racing history. And I'm gonna say the same thing on The Grid. These books are both about Formula One and a little bit about the drivers. On The Grid is more of a backstage look at like the people involved in making Formula One happen or reporting on it. The Formula is a little bit more about the history of the sport and how it came to be. I know one of the big critiques for the Formula is that it doesn't do a great job of talking about the drivers who lost their lives while in the sport. SNAFU, I'm gonna say, lives rent-free in my head. This is a look at effed up moments throughout history and like different choices people made. It was really interesting. I am constantly referencing it or thinking about it all the time. The Situation Room, I'm gonna put on the border of GOAT and lives rent-free in my head. I think it is a superior audiobook because the audiobook includes the recordings that were used in the research process and can be the first-hand experiences of the people who were actually staffing the Situation Room desk and witnessing these moments in history. So there are the 12 books that I've read that are nonfiction and